Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Wednesday, March 25th, 2009. This morning I'd like to go through how you create a menu for a window in ObjectStudio. So let's get started with a new application. So we'll go New Interface. We'll call this My UI. Hit OK. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to Tools, Menus. And from here, we're going to start typing stuff in. So I want a file option up here, so I'll call that File. And we'll just give it a value of file, move that over by hitting add. Then we'll come back over here and we say we want something called open, and we'll give it a value of open file. And then what I need to do is hit add, and I want this to be a pull right over, or on a drop down menu for the window, I want it to be underneath file, so I'm going to move this over this way, and you see the little arrow there tells me it's been moved over. And then I'll put one other thing up here. I'll put exit, E&exit. And I'll put exit app there. We'll move that over, and by default it stays one level removed. So we'll say OK to that. Now, next thing we need to do, Tools, Methods. From here we're going to add a method to this, and I've just pasted this in because I got this out of the documentation. What this is this is how all menus are controlled for the window if you're doing this. I say for the menu selected, I perform the value of that. So that will map the value that I typed in for each menu item to a method, and then it'll go ahead and execute that. So that'll be fine. I'll hit save on that. Now I want to put in a new one, and I want to say open file. And I don't have anything really to do here, so I'm just going to say open out, so that when I do this I get something to the transcript. We'll save that. And then we'll do new again, and we'll say exit app, and we'll say exit out, and we'll save that, and that'll line all those up. So that closes that out. Let's go ahead and close this, and now what we need to do is do one more piece of mapping. We'll go over here to the menus again, and we'll select this file option, hit the methods, and now we want to map this menu selected method over to this, so that for this particular method, that's what happens. For this particular menu, rather, that's what happens. When I select a menu item, it gets mapped over to the value, and the appropriate method gets executed. So we'll say OK on that, and we'll say OK on that. Now finally what we'll do is we'll do a save, and we'll just allow it to go to My UI. You can see I've been working on this a little this morning, so we'll say yes, overwrite that. Close this, close this. Now let's open up a transcript so you can watch what's happening when I do this. So let's put that over there, and now we'll double click. And we'll select File, Open. You see Open down here in the transcript. And we'll say File, Exit, and you see Exit down there in the transcript. And that's how you map things over. So once you've done this, now it's just a matter of adding new menu options. They'll be mapped automatically through that menu selected item we put in. So they'll map to whatever value you gave them when you use the menu editor. That's really all there is to it in ObjectStudio. So we'll leave it there for today. Until next time, have fun with Smalltalk.